Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Thank you very much for joining me. It's weekend and it's time for another music video. Okay, not a music video, a video about music. That sounds better. I love music from the 80s. I use it in most of my videos, as you might have picked up by now. And most of them are music that I created myself. I used to create music back in the day and I got back into the habit. And I wanted to share my music by creating a music video that I uploaded last week. The concept of last week's video was about going back to the 80s music, but some viewers unfortunately took it as that I wanted to go back to the 80s, saying that it was a better time. I know that the 80s wasn't the best time for being gay, with Ronald Reagan being president and the AIDS pandemic, and I do apologize if I offended anybody watching my videos. It was merely that I wanted to go back to the music of the 80s because it's something that I enjoyed so much. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'll put a link to that video at the end of this video for you to check out if you want. In this week's video, we're checking out another gay singer, Jonathan Knight from New Kids on the Block. So let's head over to the rainbow and follow the yellow brick road.
Back when we were young and music was so much fun.
Hi, Jonathan. How you doing? Nice to see you. Thanks for coming, buddy. Have a seat.
Jonathan Rashley Knight Rodriguez was born in 1968 in Boston, Massachusetts, and has 6 siblings, including his younger brother, Jordan Knight. Both brothers would go on to be part of one of the biggest boy bands from the 80s and 90s, and one of the most popular boy bands of all time. It was during the early 80s that music producer Maurice Starr wanted to create a new boy band to rival the R&B group he created, New Edition, and thus auditions began. 15-year-old Donnie Wahlberg impressed Starr with his vocals and rap skills and was the first to become a member of New Kids on the Block, so aptly named as they would become the newest hot sensation. Donnie's younger brother, Mark Wahlberg, joined the group, but eventually left after a couple of months as he felt the rehearsals were too strict and intense. It was during this period, while the group was still being formed, that Donnie's high school friends, Jamie Kelly, Jordan Knight and Danny Wood, were recruited to join the group, along with Jordan's older brother Jonathan. It was evident from the start that Jonathan was different from the others, and Starr confronted Jonathan with suspicions about his sexuality. Cornered, Knight confirmed that he was gay, but didn't quite get the reaction he was hoping for.
CBS, I had my manager, I had all these people like telling me, you cannot let anybody know you're gay.
In a 2023 interview with CNN, Jonathan Knight stated, "He pulled me aside and he was like, if anyone finds out, then your career is over. Then New Kids' career is over." So being young and naive, Jonathan did what he was told to do. He stayed in the closet for the band's sake. The band became successful and took the music scene by storm, becoming an international sensation, with each one of the band members becoming teen idols.
What he must have went through back in the day being in a boy band. And if there was a peep of him being gay, who knows, it may have shut down the group or caused a scene, you know.
But being a closeted gay man in a boy band with millions of screaming teen girl fans put a lot of pressure on Jonathan. More pressure than the others had to endure, and he had to keep up the facade of being straight for the sake of the band.
His sexuality was never something he hid, but with a boy band image to protect, no one really talked about it.
He pushed through and stayed with the band as long as he could, but when the band's popularity declined during the mid-90s, he was the first to leave. The band eventually split up in 1995, but reunited in 2008. By then, Knight still wasn't out publicly as gay, but his public image would change while the band was on their comeback tour. In 2009, the National Enquirer published an article about Kyle Wilker, who claimed to be Knight's ex-boyfriend, essentially outing Knight without his consent. Knight responded to the article by posting on the band's blog, confirming his sexuality and stated, "Apparently, the prerequisite to being a gay public figure is to appear on the cover of a magazine with the caption, 'I'm gay. I apologize for not doing so if this is what is expected of me.'"
Jonathan Knight is a married man now. The singer tells Entertainment Tonight that he and his longtime love, Harley Rodriguez, had quietly tied the knot.
In an August 2022 interview with Entertainment Tonight, Knight confirmed that he got married to Harley Rodriguez, who he's been dating since 2008.
And the friend of mine was actually also a friend of his. We didn't know each other.
Yeah.
And we just randomly met and fell madly in love, and 16 years later, here we are.
Do you enjoy my videos and would like to support my channel? There are a couple of ways on YouTube you can do it. A like goes a long way with the algorithm, and over 75% of viewers aren't subscribed yet. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, check out some of the other gay singers that I featured in the series previously, or you can check out the lyric video that I was referring to by clicking on this link. If you haven't subscribed yet, click like and subscribe. It goes a long way with the algorithm. And you can also check out my Patreon. There's some music there that you can check out. And beginning next month, I'm going to have exclusive content on my Patreon. See you in the next video.